Also for agreeing to be our compere for the evening. Well, we survived our first year as Llanelli Town AFC, and I would like to think that we have exceeded our expectations. Yes, we would have been delighted to have gained promotion, but to finish 6th and chasing promotion for most of the season augurs well for our next campaign. Speaking slowly. There are many people who have helped us greatly this season. Our sponsors throughout the season, not only those who have sponsored games, but also those who have paid for advertising boards at the ground. Win Lewis of JWL Drinks on the second table there, and the French Connection of Red Leisure, who between them have donated drinks at the media suite for every home game. We thank you both. Our supporters, not only those on the committee who have made large donations to our club, but also to those who gave us support at both home and away fixtures. I really understand that the players appreciate the supporters, especially in away games when sometimes there's not many people there, but our supporters are always heard, and I know they fully support our players, especially in those difficult away games whereby sometimes the referees are not as fair to us as they could be. I must thank Llanelli Town Council, unfortunately, for their support and for letting Eddie continue to look after the excellent pitch. Even now, after 50/60 games, I'm not sure how many, the pitch looks absolutely marvellous. You wouldn't even know it'd be playing with it. Two very important ladies to us. Carol Smoker on the left-hand side. Stand up, Carol. Please. And the ever-popular Gloria Richards. Between them, they've been marvellous. Gloria's not with us tonight, and quite unfortunately, Nigel's not with us as well. Unfortunately. They've been very supportive. Carol and Gloria will open the cafe whenever they are asked. Not only for Llanelli home games, but any time at all. And this year they have raised over £3,000 and given that to our club this year. And that's to name the officials who have helped this year: John England, the front here, Keith John, is Keith John here? Keith John's by the bar. Dilwyn, David Chappell, our physio Beth, and Robert Grant in the front. All of those names have played a massive part in keeping us together as a team. I must also thank Arthur Jones, who again is not with us tonight, for his great efforts in running matchday hospitality in the Jockstein Lounge, and also our matchday stewards. Mr. Killick is over there on the left-hand side, quiet as always, and they do a wonderful job for us, so we do appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Now to the players. They're to my right, to my left. I think they're mainly on the sides. What a great bunch of young men. Often injured, yet turning out week after week. I'm looking at Reece, I'm looking at Steve. I mean, Steve's had a back problem for weeks and weeks and weeks. Turns up every week, and he's not the only one. A lot of them are injured. It's amazing. I mean, you've still got one on a crutch here, for God's sake, fair play. But, they've been turning out... Sorry, yes. They've been turning out week after week. They're a credit to our club, they're a credit to themselves, to their families, and they're a credit to Welsh football. And I think they're a marvellous bunch of boys. To the players, thank you very much indeed. I've said this on just one card. I sincerely hope that they all play for us next season in our quest for promotion. They're a great bunch of lads. To Alan Evans, Alan's somewhere, where's Alan? Oh, Alan's there. Who wrote and publicised all our match reports, which made most interesting reading. Thank you, Alan. To Ashley, where's Ashley? I can't see Ashley. Ashley's unknown to many of you. Can you stand up, Ashley? Ashley, for you boys, is our financial expert who agreed to be our treasurer. He is an excellent ambassador for his firm, Charles & Co, Murray Street, Llanelli. He's a qualified accountant, and he's the accountant of my firm as well. And Ashley's done so much for our club this year. He tries to come to as many games as possible. And Ashley, we do appreciate all the work you've done. Thank you very much. I've only got a few cards left, so I'll be brief. I've got to thank Deborah, my partner, for coming to many, many away games to Pontypridd. I don't know where we've been. We've been to some odd places. What was that place we had to walk up all those steps?
Trio Winster.
Where was that?
Trio Win.
Trio Win. I mean, I've never been to Trio Win with Wellfield. I've never been to Trio Win with Swansea City. I've certainly never been to Trio Win with bloody Tottenham. And you walk up, what about go to the toilet at half time? Because I'm over 60. I have to go to the toilet now and again. I have to go way down the steps. There's nowhere to have a cup of tea. And Deborah comes with me, and fair play to her. We've only been courting 14 years. She wants to marry me this year. It looks as though it may happen.
I'm going to do super.
Steve, the beer's one day.
Dave, we've got some news to tell you.
Who said that? Steve Stone.
I'm my best man.
Pretty worse, man. No, I'd like to thank Deborah for supporting me, because football is so much a part of my life. And it's too much of my life, really, but I do appreciate the support she's given me. Thank you very much, Deborah. And finally, my last card, and it's only one card. It's got Neil Dimmock and Bob Jeffrey. Without these two, we wouldn't have a team. I can tell you so many stories about these two. They argue non-stop. I don't know what it is. It's not love. No, they're not like that. They're so committed. It is unbelievable. I mean, Neil wanted to resign this morning, and I bought him a bacon sandwich. Again. Bob wanted to resign until he knew I was paying for it. But Neil is, considering his working in submarines and things we can't talk about, and the Croatian-Russian war and things like this, which I mustn't talk about. I'm sorry, Neil. But he's saving the world from major disasters. Someone said to me, "What does Neil Dimmock do?" I said, I was telling, I think I told Liam, GEC Marconi were going to spend £10 billion on a submarine. £10 billion. And who had to authorise it? Neil Dimmock. You may laugh, honestly. So I can't begin to explain the amount of commitment that these two put in. Bob Jeffrey, for this week, came to see Lee DeVote's testimonial with me. I said, "Bob, can you make it?" He said, "I don't think so." I said, "Well, I'll buy the ticket." He made it. He put himself out. I'll take my car. He said, "Well, I'll be there." No, seriously. These two men, without these two men, we wouldn't have a team. It wasn't me. These two men make this club. And we are so appreciative, Neil and Bob, for the hard work you do. Thank you very, very much. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention. I've really enjoyed tonight. I think I should say now, we've got two young boys who played for us. They've been absolutely superb. 15 years of age, 16 years of age. They come into the squad and they've done really, really well. For you two boys, thank you very much indeed. The team appreciates it. So now I'd like to introduce Bob Jeffrey, and someone just stole his notes, so please bear with him.
Thank you, David. I'd just like to thank David for thanking everyone, so well done. Excellent job.
Can't understand you.
Steve Stone's squad number for next season, number 15, by the way.